Hello, 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 it's your boy Mog, and we are back with some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Today we're gonna do the Day 3 trial of Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. And we're gonna make Mr. White of Bluecorp get on his knees and beg for forgiveness. It's your boy Mog. Let's jump in. Let's take this trial to the limit. Alright, let's go. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Edgeworth. Yes. Now what has he got to say to us? Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. But why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I could hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. Aw, Edgeworth, come on, man. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Yeah, Edgeworth hasn't exactly matured yet, but he gets a lot better later on. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Some of the art doesn't look as good, like... upscale. Like, I think Edgeworth looks better on the DS screen. Like, I guess the original Game Boy graphics. Because these games were on Game Boy Advance originally, but they didn't make it here until the DS versions. Which were themselves remasters in a way. Especially the first one, because we get a special 5th case that wasn't in the original game. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood? Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Let it go. We want Mr. White on the stand. Forget it. I smell a trap. I would like to call Mr. White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh, look, yeah. Look at all your bling. You show off, you fucking prick. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Yeah, they always give Edgeworth trouble over over their name and career. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Wait, yeah. G.I. Joe! Good job, Blanco Nino, but your ass just got tanked. Sorry. I'm sorry. Those are some good YouTube videos back in the day. Okay. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Bluecorp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Well, I tell you what you already know. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh, ho, ho. Stop it! I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Ah, Maya's becoming my assistant now. I like this. Alright, here we go. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, this is quite a turnabout. I go from being the lawyer to being the fucking murderer. And everybody's just kind of treating this like it's an everyday occurrence. Okay. So, I think our strategy here will be to press him on the on what he actually saw, and then I think we could use the floor plans, May's testimony, and the glass shard, and maybe the glass shards to kind of open up a hole in his case. I think that's what we need to do. Okay. Alright, so let's start pressing him here. Spiky Head? Oh, that's it, yeah. Alright, maybe not here. Victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Alright, there we go. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Aha! Hold it. This is what we got. Wait, right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh ho ho! It is simple, you have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Yeah, very strange. I did see you run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. But we did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Yeah, both of them are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. And you know, the reason why is so dumb. That's so dumb. But there it is. We're pushing forward. I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Yeah, he was here. He was the killer. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Yeah, no shit. That's what I'm getting at. This guy's the killer, Edgeworth. He's the killer. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion? He's already sweating like he's in hot water. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. Can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. He ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of restraints, she ran to the right. Then now you fucked up. You chased her, and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Now you fucked up. That does seem to make sense. The judge has the memory of a goldfish. Sorry, I had iced tea. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Yeah, right. Now you fucked up. Alright, what do we got? You see, you hit her twice. No. Died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Which kind of contradicts the whole, well, no. It used to contradict it. Maybe it, let's see. It's gonna be this. Yeah, here we go. You can tell you made the right run because the music will stop. If you made the wrong run, the music will continue. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? That's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah! We want justice! Don't let him get away! Oh, even the crowd's in on it. They're like, oh, alright. This guy doesn't look all that appealing. Screw him. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! And when you heard that thing fall, eh? Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Deal with it! This is almost over. Now, what thing did he hear falling? Now, I think we should press him on this first. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Oh, hold on. There we go. Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? I think it is kind of odd. Because... yeah, he wouldn't have been able to see what it was. He wouldn't have been able to see what it was with through the view, for one. He might have heard something fall, but he wouldn't have been able to tell what it was. I don't think. So yes, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White! Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. And change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. And now, you fucked up again, my friend. You fucked up again, Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ah! I got roommates. I can't do a full-on scream. I'm sorry. Mr. White? You okay, champ? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Edgeworth is trying to get him to confess to placing the wiretap so he would be able to say, oh yeah, I've been in the offices before, so that's how I knew about the light stand. But that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, Miles. We're gonna put Mr. White in jail where he belongs for murder, not for no wiretap. Order. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Bluecorp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. He knows. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Yeah. Ahem. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Edgeworth is fucking cold. You'll find out later on, but he is cold, man. He's like trying to get Phoenix Wright thrown in jail. It's cold, man. Cold. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Yeah. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Yeah, I'm not sure I see anything That's suspicious on its face. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. We might need more information. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Yeah, that time frame looks about right. We need more information. I don't think we have the evidence to... I don't think we have evidence to refute anything he's saying right now. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. When in doubt, just press the witness. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Bluecorp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, with the wiretap. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything off the top of my head. Let's see. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Sometimes there's sections like this, too, where you absolutely can't do anything. So you just have to kind of press and go from there. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright? Are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Hey, Phoenix! Jack? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. She really fills out those robes quite well. It's even better in HD. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Oh right, it'll show that the light stand wasn't bought till after. Okay, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow. Big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Here we go. Now we have the evidence that we needed all along, baby. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Let's go. I didn't notice that. But it was in the opening splash screen. Mia has her own sprite. I saw the jugs, alright? I didn't notice that in the DS version. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Although, there is one thing about the HD version, is that the opening splash screens like that actually look worse because the lack of detail on the court's faces, on the participants' faces, is more apparent than it is on the smaller DS screen. Just saying. Is the defendant, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Oh, a Smash leaker too was saying that the next Smash representative was gonna be Phoenix Wright. In which case, if Phoenix Wright comes to Smash, I'm gonna cream my pants. I love Phoenix Wright. I love these games. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Here we go. Beginning of September, Okay, that is when I saw this glass light stand. Now I'm just gonna show him the proof Mia gave me. Alright. Let's, there we go. There we go. That can't be when you saw it, because the date of purchase is the day before the murder. So, get off my ass, bitch! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor. Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder. You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Alright, I'll shut up. I'll stop hammering it up. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Achievable. Uh-oh. He's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way could he worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Oh? Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. Ah, I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor. May I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Oh yeah, this case wraps up in a clusterfuck kind of way. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop. Make him stop! Ow. How did you get that list? Mr. White? Admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinking. Case closed, Your Honor. Phoenix is like, huh? Oh, yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed, but I guess I win. But there's something I never quite got, is why the listed names would cause him to worry when it's the people whose names are on that list who would be the ones to have cause to worry about that list being released, right? Unless they're the list of people that committed suicide after dealing with him. But we don't have, as far as I know, we don't have proof, do we? That those guys are connected to Mr. White. I mean, he stole the files in Mia's office relating to him. Well, maybe we'll see the explanation in a minute here, but it's something that always kind of struck me as like a plot hole. I might have just skimmed over the reason or didn't understand it because I was younger when I played these games. But I always thought that, like, taking out Mr. White of the DL6 incident happened too early in the series. I think he should have been like a recurring sort of villain. Or like, I don't know. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well... This court finds the defense... rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Hell yeah! And I just handed Edgeworth his first not guilty verdict. I'm sorry, Edgy, but you're gonna have to fuck off for this one. That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection! Oh, never mind. Okay, it actually is. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations! You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix. Go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aw. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's wasting. I think in the Japanese version, she goes on about sushi. Either sushi or ramen in the original version. Okay, wait up. The end. There we go, we're finally through case number 2. Oh, that one is in this game. Okay. I was thinking about this case. I was like, is this the second game or the first game that this case is in? Nah. The Steel Samurai case is in this one. This is a fairly interesting case. Not as relevant to the overarching plot of the game or the series as the second case is, but still interesting, and it sets up stuff for later on down the line, too. Oh, that fucking old bag. I saw in the artwork for a second there. Yeah, the old security guard is a recurring character. Wendy Oldbags. She's such a bitch, but we love her. Alright. So I guess that's it for this episode. Tomorrow we're doing episode 3, Turnabout Samurai, the first day investigation. So stay tuned tomorrow for the next case, Turnabout Samurai. Peace out, guys. Have a good day and we'll catch you later.